Good Tuesday morning, Foggers. I hope everybody had a good Monday back at work, and we're continuing through the week, navigating through our stuff, right? So, I'll bring you a little bit of a couple little things, some big things. But anyway, last night, yesterday evening, I had my podcast interview with Team South Florida. They were gracious enough to have me on, and they do great work in bringing us news accurately, quickly, and they do fundraisers and they cover everything that has to do with law enforcement, right? So they gave me that opportunity and gave us the opportunity, because it's always about us, it's never about me, right? It's we and us, about taking our message about 3 a.m. Fog and who we are and what we want to do, right? And so, I posted on our story a brief clip. It's our interview is on Spotify or Team South Florida's Instagram. You can go and find it there, and we covered a lot of things on there. It will allow you to get to know me, and it'll allow you to get to know us and the movement that we're doing. I got a bunch of new followers starting last night and this morning, and the account is really blowing up. So I'm very grateful for that, because all this is for all of us, right? To get better, feel better, and to understand that when we don't feel better, that it's okay and it's understood, and there's nothing weird about that, right? We're all very common on some of the challenges that come along mental health wise and addiction wise, right? In the profession of first responder. So, a lot of people have been contacting me, and it's great. And I hope that this, touches your mind and your heart, and allows you to understand that communicating, right, and feeling, which is what we want you to do here. We want you to be emotional and feeling that you understand that it's okay, and that is part of our own mechanism for healing. You got to be able to feel stuff and express it, right? And I just wanted to again say thanks to Team South Florida and to everybody, and go on Spotify or go to Team South Florida's IG account and listen to the interview. Okay, I think it came out pretty good, and I've been getting a lot of good feedback about it. So the other thing that I wanted to cover real quickly is Telecommunications Week. And for some of the civilians or people that don't know, our dispatchers and our call takers that do an amazing job. I was blessed to be the shift commander, the communications shift commander for the department for about 4 years on and off. And I got to see firsthand the hard work that these people do. And, part of the trauma that happens to first responders on the road is when we go to these difficult calls, we don't get closure, because, the person gets taken to the hospital, they get treatment, whatever it is. We lose touch with the family just because of the nature of the job, and we don't get closure. Well, these people even less. The 911 calls are at the most difficult time of those people's life that are calling. Some of the description of the stuff that's going on is horrible, and they, we've lost people to PTSD because of police shootings and police murders, and they were the ones that were that received phone calls and that were dispatching units, and they heard, our suffering on the other end, right, and just how things go bad. And so we can't say enough. They're the hardest working people in the department, and they don't get the respect that they deserve. So to the dispatchers out there, thank you for everything you do, and just amazing people, So I just wanted to cover those things, and some of the people reaching out to me because of the interview are like, hey man, the toxic environment at work is common throughout the country, right? And so we need to start treating ourselves better and being better. That's what we're constantly pushing here, right? It's not just suicide prevention, and it's not just dealing with our addictions. It's navigating life a little bit better, right? Being better at home, being better at work, being better for the public. And it starts with being better for yourself. You should be doing the things that are important to you, right? Taking care of your body physically. Don't, if you're smoking, do the best thing you can to quit. You should be hydrating and pushing weight and moving cardio-wise at your level, right? We're not telling you to go in there and start competing at a bodybuilding show, but start with small steps, and you will start to feel better about yourself. If you found yourself today in a dark place, or sliding into that dark place, sometimes we don't see that, then reach out. Reach out. I can send you to somebody, I can refer you, we can talk. Reach out to anybody, whoever you feel comfortable to, and just vent. Remember, I always told you we're not slow cookers, we're pressure cookers. So let some of that steam out, okay? And it's only normal. There's nothing weird about you. So, that's my message today, a little bit of hope. Listen to the interview, get to know who I am and get to know who we are. And by simply forwarding that interview to somebody, you're telling them that I care about you, that you matter. You don't have to get into the whole talk. Maybe you're not a big talker. Just forward the interview. Go, hey, look, this is what this guy's doing, or I work with this guy, and just let that marinate, right? We drop these little seeds of hope in people's lives, and that is so important. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud and the therapist of the year or the decade. Just have people express themselves, throw that at them, see what they think, let them feel, and we're here. We're here for everybody, and I'm grateful for everything you guys do. And I'm asking you to reach out. It's okay to not be well, to not feel good, and it's completely normal. Okay, so that's my message for you guys today. Thank you so much. I'm grateful, and pass that interview around, and let's continue to get this work done. All right. God bless you, and if God allows me to, I'll be here tomorrow. Okay, 3 a.m. Fog.